Apex's lifetime, there have been a few weird changes that have screwed over people's wallets more and more, like interfering with a free crafting material glitch, some dodgy rule changes about battle pass skins, and removing a whole skin rarity that not many people remember now. So let's jump in immediately with one 99% of people will be able to relate to, and this is when Respawn tried to sell reactive recolors as heirlooms. They were charging people $160 to buy a recolored weapon skin. That is literally it. Respawn pushed themselves too far, and unfortunately they received that much backlash, they said they would never do it again, unlike some stuff on this list. But one thing Respawn did stop, which screwed people over a lot and kind of lost them their money's worth, is when they filled old battle passes with useless badges, because you'll know your battle pass badge right now, it levels up slowly after every single level, and you automatically receive it as soon as the season starts. Well, this wasn't the case many years ago, because in the first battle pass, badge upgrades took up tiers. So if you hit tier 25, in that tier 25 you will get an upgraded tier 25 badge, which is just a massive scam. It's absolutely unexplainable how scummy this is from our perspective now. Luckily Respawn did stop this, otherwise I think people would be pretty mad. But not as mad as people got about this next thing. And this was fairly recent, and it was technically a glitch, but it still kind of screwed over a lot of people, because Belgium does not allow loot boxes to be purchased, and this is a law. So because of this law, Respawn does have to modify the version of Apex in Belgium. So on their version, on the battle pass, instead of packs, because they can't open them, they have crafting materials instead. And for many years, people have been setting their location to Belgium so they can enjoy all of the free crafting materials and not have to deal with the RNG of packs. But Respawn caught on to this a few months ago and changed it so that you actually have to be in Belgium for this to work, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm not sure who to blame here. Honestly, any rational company will do this, but it was in the game for so many years. Was it worth doing this just to screw a few people over? I'm not going to say too much. Unlike this next point, which will definitely get you guys talking a bit, because for a few years, up until around Season 11, Respawn were releasing seasonal skins called Edition skins. And basically, these would be huge skin bundles, all themed around one skin, with exclusive badges, coins, and things like that. But there was one difference to a normal bundle. You had to buy these with cash, you couldn't buy them with Apex coins, which made them pretty exclusive, because if somebody saw you with that skin, they knew you bought the edition. You can't obtain them any other way. So a lot of people bought them for that reason, but one day Respawn put something in the news tab of the game. This is your last opportunity to buy the Legend editions. Last call. So a lot of people naturally thought, these are never coming back because you can only buy them with real money, which most likely led a lot of people to panic buy these because they thought they were never coming back again. One thing though, a few months later, they came into the store in a normal bundle for Apex coins. Everything included apart from the Apex coins that were in the original bundles. So yeah, a lot of people got rightfully pretty mad at this because Respawn made it seem like these were never coming back. Last chance to buy these, and then they released them in the store at an inflated price, which is one of the more dodgy things Respawn has done. And these occasionally still come back into the store to this day. For this next thing though, I am going to give Respawn a bit of credit here because we're talking about stickers. When they originally data mined, we thought these were going to come into the loot pool of packs and completely ruin packs. But credit to Respawn, they've made them pretty exclusive, only being able to obtain them in events, through Twitch drops, and now in battle passes. For the most part, stickers have been a good addition, and also the addition that you can put 3 on cosmetics now is really cool. So stickers in general definitely have harmed some people's wallets, but I gotta give Respawn a bit of credit for actually making a new cosmetic. Not too scummy, but now let's go back to digging up stuff that Respawn did bad, because this next one's kind of a super bad one. And this is the most controversial thing Respawn have ever done, and I'm serious on this one, because this single comment generated so much hate against Respawn, I can't even explain it. And this is that time, a Respawn dev called players asshats and freeloaders. This generated a lot of articles, as you'll come to find, because back in Season 2, the Iron Crown collection event came out and it had some disgusting monetization, which we will touch on again later in this video. But basically, due to the pure amount of complaints about monetization in this event, Respawn made a Reddit post saying they are going to improve on it, they have plans to improve on it, and in the comments, a lot of the fans were really thankful because Respawn were listening, and one fan commented, $20 is a lot better than gambling with those crown packs. They listened, they heard, and hopefully the next event will be improved. At least they're responding quickly because of the backlash. And this is where that famous comment comes in. A Respawn developer said some stuff at the top that I'm not going to read because it's useless, and then, I've been in the industry long enough to remember when players weren't complete asshats to developers, and it was pretty neat. I forged a bunch of long-lasting relationships from back then, and it would be awesome to go back there and not engaging with toxic people or asking how high when a mob screams jump. And yeah, as you can guess, this one didn't go down well, with thousands of downvotes and thousands of replies calling this guy a dickhead. Now, you can kind of understand where this guy was coming from because they were being harassed for ages, but you're $1 billion company. That's the type of stuff you gotta deal with. You can't be calling fans those names. And it got so bad, the CEO of Respawn did publish an apology, and I'm pretty sure that guy doesn't work at Respawn anymore. Luckily, since then, Respawn have improved the format of collection events, and you can straight up buy skins directly from collection events instead of having to gamble for them randomly in a pack. And also, you no longer have to pay $36 on top of buying every single collection event item to get the heirloom. So stuff has definitely improved since the Iron Crown event, and I'm really glad it did. For this next thing, this one's going to be a bit of a bonus round because it's Apex Mobile. But Apex Mobile was originally, before it shut down, going to have ranked protection cards. So you could pay Apex coins for a ranked protection card which will prevent you from losing points if you had a really bad ranking. So technically, if you're some sort of millionaire, billionaire, whatever, you could get to Pred simply by spending a lot of money. But Apex Mobile is dead and not main Apex, so we're not going to linger on that one for too long, and we're going to go straight to one that's definitely impacted your wallets. Respawn straight up removing a rarity. Because if you played the game pre-Season 11, you will remember Respawn releasing rare skins that weren't just a repeating pattern, but they were unique, individual, and pretty cool designs. These were internally classed as Rare Plus, and obviously, because of the nature of these being rares, they were easier to obtain than Epics, they were cheaper than Epics, and it seems there were a lot more opportunities to get these skins for free. But unfortunately, with Season 11, Respawn completely removed the Rare Plus tier. So since Season 11, we have never had a unique texture for a rare skin, it's only been repeating patterns, and the Rare Plus rarity was merged with the Epic rarity. So Epics were no longer just coloured moving skins, they were now also unique textures on the Legends base model. And unfortunately, we never saw a Rare Plus skin again, and Rare is now only boring repeating patterns which nobody likes. So do you have a Rare Plus skin? They do occasionally make it into the store some days, so you may still be able to pick one up, but Respawn just don't do them anymore. Although for this next thing, you 100% experienced this because it only happened about a month or two ago, and this was the increase of every single Apex coin's price. Yes, this was going to happen at some point because of inflation and Apex has been out for so long. It's happened in games like Fortnite, but a few months ago, some people woke up in some places to their Apex coins nearly doubling in price. I think the places that got hit the worst with these Apex coin increases were South America because they don't always have the best track record of having a working economy. And it did also still increase here in the UK, but not enough to justify getting too mad at. Regardless, this definitely hurt a lot of people's wallets, especially in certain countries. For this next thing though, people are quite on the fence if they are annoyed by this, and this is Respawn sneakily changing a paragraph on their frequently asked questions site. Now, I was the first person to find this, and I don't know why I was just randomly reading the frequently asked questions page on the EA website, but basically I found out they switched the wording from saying Battle Pass skins will never come back to there's a chance after Season 11 they will return, basically at the team's discretion, and there was no formal announcement to this, they just changed a small line. And this kind of immediately annoyed people because people buy the Battle Pass with the idea that this is a timed exclusive to this season, and obviously if you came in with that idea and then suddenly saw the Battle Pass skin you got a few seasons ago in the store, you'll probably be pretty mad. Has this hurt anybody's wallet yet? No, because Battle Pass skins haven't returned, not in recolor form, but the possibility is sitting there staring at us all the time. So I wonder if Respawn are ever going to move and make use of this little policy change that they did. And our final thing that hurt people's wallets today, the removal of thematic events. Basically, these were near enough just collection events, but the only difference was the skins in this event do stay basically in your inventory ready to buy at any time. So you don't have to wait for them to come into the store, and also you could buy them with crafting materials. And after around 2 seasons, the crafting material price reduced by half. So basically, when this event came out and you liked the skin, you had no FOMO because you knew this thing would just be sitting every single day waiting for you to buy, and also with potential to reduce in price. But Respawn have discontinued these seemingly because they haven't released for a year, and they've consistently released collection events in the meantime. So they most likely stopped these because they weren't making enough money, because obviously it removes the FOMO. So which point off this list do you think affected your wallet the most? And also subscribe if you like these videos.